Hello, Stefan and I are going to be discussing a few things this evening. We are in a place called Willingshausen, which is in Germany. And this is roughly an hour's drive from Frankfurt, so that'll give you an idea as to location. We're at it's something called an artist symposium, which is an interesting word. We have actually attended, I guess, 3 or 4 symposiums together, maybe 4 symposiums, Nütz?
Hello there.
Here he is, the man of the hour.
Yeah, this is Andrew Judd.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention who I am. I'm Andrew Judd.
He's
and,
Andrew
and
Judd.
he is Stefan Nützel.
And he's tinier than me, actually.
Oh yeah, I am.
You
Wow.
sit like
I need to sit up higher.
Okay.
Maybe I need to grow a beard. I don't know.
Yeah.
And some hair. But anyhow, here we are. And we're having really a great time in this amazing village.
You're already in the midst of it. No introduction.
No?
Okay. No.
Okay. What kind of introduction do you want me to say?
First of all, I think we're in Willingshausen at an artist symposium.
I already said that.
So, no, but the thing is, just to explain everything, because I wasn't here at the start. So I will do the camera tonight, and just how it works. So we really have to excuse ourselves. We won't be able to react to your comments very much. The thing is also that we're streaming in English, because also most of the colleagues you're going to meet speak English. Maybe some could speak German, but I think even the Dutch will stick with English.
Yeah.
So it's more homogeneous. And so therefore you have to excuse us that the camera might be a little bit wobbly, because we're going to show you this studio space. And we show you a few paintings, not very close up, but here is the place where the paintings dry, because some of the artists paint outside. Did you paint outside?
Not today, but I have painted outside in the past days.
In the past days.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the past days. This is day number 3.
Yes.
You know, the weather this morning was kind of so-so. It wasn't really very bright. It's nice to get out really early in the morning when the sun's first coming up.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5:30.
5:30. Stefan doesn't like to get out of bed that early, but I kind of kicked his butt, you know, when we got out the other day. He grumbled, but he actually did very well. You know, yeah, we pulled off some pretty good paintings, I think. We'll see. That's for others to decide.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's really fun. The people here are absolutely amazing, the people who run this place, and we'll try and introduce you to some of the principal individuals, and we'll try and introduce you also to some of the artists if they're still around.
Yeah.
And yeah, it should be interesting. Hopefully, hang around and we'll show you what this is like. I wish we had more of these kinds of things in Canada. It seems like they're more popular in Europe generally. But this is really an amazing experience and lots of fun.
I'd like to say something.
Yeah, something.
Also, I'd like to ask you something.
Okay.
Because I don't know how many people or viewers know what an artist symposium is and how it works. Can you explain that?
I can try. Okay. It's something really quite remarkable. So this symposium, you know, it's a big word, symposium. It's basically a bunch of artists getting together. And we, in this case, were invited. I was invited 3 years ago to come to this one here in Willingshausen. And the person who invited me, his name is Ben Camilli, and I'm hoping that you'll have a chance to meet him this evening if we can catch him. He's a really busy guy. He found me through Facebook of all things, and I guess he saw my work and liked it, and he sent me a note and said, you know, would you be interested in joining this oldest artist colony in all of Europe, which is really something. This year is the 200th anniversary of this artist colony, and it's hard to imagine, you know, that artists first of all would, you know, stick together for 200 years and
not
actually
only
keep
for
it
200 years,
for 200
a short period of time.
Yeah, even a short period of time. But you know, there has been a consistent, over many years, a consistent number of artists that have stayed here, have lived here in different properties. It's really a remarkable thing. You know, when you get together with a bunch of other artists, you learn from each other, you encourage each other. Sometimes you swear at each other. Only in your mind when you see they're doing a better painting than the one you just did. Yeah. Anyhow, it's seriously a lot of fun, and we are staying here for free, which is absolutely incredible. They're feeding us. We have a place to stay. It doesn't cost us anything to stay in this place. And you know, we meet for breakfast. We have our coffee. We try and wake up. We ask each other where we're going to go in the day, which we don't usually know. But anyhow, through the day we can paint whatever we want. We can create whatever we want. We meet again at dinner time. At breakfast, we can pack a lunch that we can take with us. And it's really an amazing opportunity to paint outdoors if the weather is good, and if it's not good, we also have a beautiful studio space on the top floor of this building. That's where we're broadcasting from at this moment. And it's really, communion and meeting other artists from different countries. Lots of different countries are here, or being represented here. And I don't know if that's describing the symposium well. I think it's a place of encouragement, where we get to meet other people who, most artists are working in their own space alone. And this is an opportunity to meet some of those people, and exchange ideas, anything from art to politics. I mean, we do discuss lots of different things, but the main focus is on the creative process. How can we improve the thing that we're doing? And we're inspired by our fellow artists here.
Yeah, and also on the practical side, it's I don't know if it was really clear, because I've been to a couple of symposiums, and the good thing is it's mostly done by artists, so they have a really good understanding for the needs of artists. First of all, really, like you said, it's sort of for free, meaning you only have to come here. And sometimes with some symposiums you leave some paintings there. Some symposiums provide even the paints or canvases. It depends on the sponsors and how it's financed. But in general, it's like Andrew said, you can paint with your own rhythm. There's no pressure. It's if you want to take a nap, take a nap. And so therefore, that's really, really nice to have a carefree time in order to create. And also, one thing that I really like is, because I think also orchestras are, to me, the best form of bringing different nations together. And because they play together the same music. And it's a little bit similar here. We don't play together, we don't paint the same paintings, but we exchange these paintings, our thoughts, and we discuss it, and we see how other artists work and do their stuff, and we also get an appreciation for paintings or forms of art we usually wouldn't have, because we get to meet the people, and the international aspect is really nice. So someone from Canada, Andrew especially came from Canada for this week, actually. Then we've got people from Finland. That's also not the nearest away. Norway, and Israel is here. So it's really super.
Yeah, the Netherlands. Yeah. Are you able to see comments here?
No.
How good are your eyes?
Yeah, but there was something popping up, and I hope it isn't that what I thought, because then I can't read the comments. That would be really bad. But then we unfortunately can't read the comments, because we're going to walk you through the whole place actually, and it's still in renovation because you know, I don't know if you see the wall, it's not yet painted, and we go down. We don't take the elevator; it's too scary.
We'll walk through.
We'll walk down, and then we're going to meet
Although
other artists.
I hear the elevator.
The
bell
elevator.
go.
There will be.
So someone's going to show up.
Someone's gonna walk right behind us.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
We have no idea who that could be.
Who that could be? Oh, come on over.
Perfect.
So that's the
Perfect
thing.
timing. Yes.
Take a
yes.
seat.
Yeah, have a seat.
Yeah, it's
Have
already.
a seat.
So
Excellent.
I would say it's like
This was almost like
you were
planned.
ordered. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this microphone. You know how to make an interview?
I'll give it a try. Yeah. But
We're going to do the best, don't worry.
we'll do what we can, Ben.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Ben Camilli, and he is the man who is responsible for us being here, and also responsible for all of the other artists being here now. An amazing painter. I'm just going to say this. I hope you don't mind. But aside from the amazing painter part, he's also just a superhuman being. We've come to know him, and we have a friendship and a respect. And he's a man with a great vision. And it's exciting to meet people who want to promote the world of art in any form, really. It takes a great deal of courage because this is a very tough industry. It's not an easy industry to promote and have it grow. We artists, we work a lot in our own spaces. So Ben has been able to, in his own magical way, to bring a lot of us together and introduce various artists to each other and encourage this whole process. So. Yeah, we 100% appreciate this energy and this great project that Ben has undertaken. And this started in 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here in the 200th anniversary of the oldest artist colony in Europe, I think this is just a remarkable thing. So we're very fortunate and very thankful to be here.
And I'm thankful that you are here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so what is my question to Ben? Ben, maybe you can tell us, maybe you can explain to us why this place is important to you and what what brought you to this place, and what are your goals and dreams for this place? And that's a lot of stuff. 3 questions, I guess. You can take one at a time.
Okay. Well, I came here through a friend of mine who had an exhibition in Berlin. He doesn't live anymore, unfortunately, but his name was Zummerer, Karl Zummerer. And his wife told me, you must make an exhibition in Willingshausen. So I came to Willingshausen. It was 2017. And I had this exhibition, and the director of this museum at that time was Helmut Geisel, and he explained me what has been happened before here, about the artist who has been here, who worked here. And I was so surprised what a great history this small village got. And I just asked them, why don't you practice it further? Why don't you make more colonies or symposiums here? And he says, well, we would love to, but we don't have the possibility because we don't know artists. We don't know how to find them. And he was not very young. So he says, if we can, well, get the possibility to do this, well, we'll do that with pleasure. So I was thinking a lot about this, and one day when Paul Dippel and his wife came to Berlin, I talked to them and says, look, I will do this. I'll bring you the artists, but you must make sure that you have a hotel for them and the food, because They must be. This must be in this program, because if you visit other painter colonies, you have to pay a lot for that being there. So, and I don't like that the artists pay so much in a colony. They should be here, work here, and love it. So, and this makes, well, it's not enough, I know that. I would love to pay everything for the artist, but it is not possible because we don't get any kind of help from the commune, and so therefore we are obliged to do that what we can. It's, well, those small things. Anyway, but so I came to, I started 2019 with this painter colony, and it was very hard, but also very nice because I met wonderful friends and very interesting artists. You came in the second year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, and I saw your paintings in the internet, Facebook, and I was so excited. I said, well, I have to write to him. And I did it. What is my intention for Willingshausen? Just to get artists here, to get friends, to work together, and to continue this old tradition what we have here. Because this is a wonderful tradition that gives us a wonderful feeling. We can work together, we can show the world what we can, and it is something beautiful. Because art is connecting people, art make people happy, and art is wisdom. So this is that why I want to make this painter colony popular in all the world. And that's very important to get people like you, like Stefan, like many others, because without you, I am nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to just jump in here for a second. Ben is also a very modest man, and without us, Ben is actually, he's a lot. You're never nothing. And so Ben can stand on his own feet. I think what I find really curious, and maybe others who are watching would be very interested, as an artist, it's difficult to run a business as an artist and make a living as an artist. You know, we're paying our bills, we're buying our paint, we have to, you know, feed ourselves, put a roof over our head. But, and you have done this very well. You've had some really great opportunities and some doors have opened for you. What is it in you that makes you want to help other people in this way? Because this is a bit unusual. Artists, in my opinion, usually are struggling to look after themselves, never mind looking after everyone else. What is it within you that gives you this energy that makes you want to bring other people into this place, into this space?
Well, I think this is also got to do a lot with my family, with my origin. I am from North Macedonia, and I'm Albanian, well, now with a German nationality. I grew up in a very big family, and in our tradition was always to help people. And this is also in the Bible, you know, if you give something with your open arms, you get it double back. So, and this makes me really happy. I mean, I don't do it because I expect something from the others. No, I do that because it makes me happy, and everything what I give, I have the double joy, the double, is that joy, Freude? Yes, joy. I have the double joy. So, and this is what makes me really happy. I don't know, is that only by the art, by the artists, also other things, because I help also many other people which are not artists. I think to give to give, but to give with the heart and not to think about that, what you're doing, that just do it. You have so much joy and so much peace in you. And I think that is because we are very human beings, and we are very sensitive, and we want that people are happy like I am. So I think that I can explain it like this. I just feel wonderful when I know I have wonderful friends around me. And this happens always when you are open-minded, you are honest to others, and you that do it that really with your open heart. And I think this is the most important thing, to do something with your open heart and without thinking, without expecting anything. And you get wonderful friends, you get wonderful things in your life. So that makes me happy.
That's fantastic. This in this world we live in right now, I would say that not a lot of people are in this situation. We do meet people who are very generous, and they give, and they share their time and their energy. But it's a great thing, to meet people like yourself who really are truly interested in the welfare of other people and are willing to help. I find it interesting. This symposium is in Willingshausen. And I think that the word willing is very powerful. It's a willing house, really.
Yes.
That's what it is. And I think there couldn't be a better name, really, for something that has existed for 200 years. And this willing house is still alive and well and moving forward. And it's thanks to yourself and also the artists in the past who have come here to make this a special place. So it's good for us, it's good for our hearts, it's good for all of us to have an example, a mentor like yourself. And we're meeting other people here who are very generous with their time. I can't even begin to tell the people who are watching how generous the people in this village are. They volunteer their time. They cook for us. They're cleaning up afterwards. They're all friendly. When we come in, we get hugs from everybody. I don't know if you started that, but anyhow, everybody gets hugs, and we hug each other. The artists are hugging each other even when we don't know them. It really is like a family in a way, and it's a growing family because you've started, in the past years, you've had, I think, maybe 9, 10, 11, something like this, and this year, Ben's goal was to have 20 because this is the 200th anniversary. You got pretty darn close to that. I think it was 18 or 19?
Yes, there were 21, but
a couple couldn't make it for various reasons. Yeah.
4 of them, they could not be coming, so I'm so sorry. Well, one very good artist from United States, she was sick. Another one from India also. No, he didn't get a visa.
He couldn't get his visa.
And my first professor, where I started to learn in Berlin, Matthias Köppel, he could not be coming because of he was also, he's not very young. He's about 80, maybe more, but he's still very active in his painting. But he could not come, so therefore his wife could not be part of this symposium. But I think next year, and I hope next year they will make it. But I am so happy that we are 17 artists here.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And it is something new for this village because it's a lot for this village. And I'm so happy that so many came to here. And well, I just can say thank you very much for join us here, participate here, and and I hope you do that every year.
Yeah, I hope so too.
As long as you can.
I hope so too. I hope, if I become a not so young person, eventually. I would love to still show up. Just out of curiosity, do you know what the population is of Willingshausen?
How many?
How many people are here?
800.
800. So you have 800 people. It's not a big village. This is a very small place. And the generosity of the people here is absolutely overwhelming. You know, I've stayed in 2 or 3 different places, and the people who are hosting and looking after us have been so good to us. Really greeted us with open arms. I really never expected anything like this. We've been to symposiums, Stefan and I, in the past, and we were treated very well. But here it really feels the people are sincere, and they're very warm and very welcoming. And you know, if there's anyone watching who's an artist and who's interested, they should definitely pay attention to this place, because I think Willingshausen really has a fabulous future. There's a huge start in this. The building is under construction right now. It's growing, it's changing, and change is really a good thing, because we're talking about 200 years of history, and it's being updated into something now that will be more modern, will be more cohesive and more technically put together. You know, it has an elevator now. It didn't before. I mean, it
we have
sounds
more
like
space now.
a big deal, but actually, you know, people who are handicapped, they can get into this building and actually make it up to the studio or any floor. This is a big deal. So you're pulling it into the future. This exercise.
I do everything to make it better, because this is really a small village, and people really love that we are here. And my vision is to create an academy here and to invite artists for 2 or 3 months here, and to let them work very quiet and with a lot of time, and well, of course, to honor them, to pay them. So this is my vision, and I also want that behind this building is the old library.
Okay.
I hope that we'll get money to restore it and to make it again as an old library for books, for the history of Willingshausen, for history of the painters who has been here, and about us, of course. Yeah. Because we are writing also history now. So
true. Yeah.
And this is my vision, of course, to sensibilize. No, how do you tell it in English? To make the young people, the children, to make them sensibilisieren. I don't know the word in English.
Make them aware.
Make them aware?
Aware, yes.
And have an understanding?
Make them
Sensitive. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you. To make them sensitive for the art, for this culture, for this history, because I think in 20 years, I don't think that I will make it. But if I find so many young artists, young students, that they can continue with this, that will be my biggest dream and wish.
That's wonderful. What a vision. Yeah. We have to thank you. And all the artists who are here, I can speak on their behalf. We have to thank you for your generosity and for your encouragement and for reaching out to us. Because without you, I wouldn't be here. I got this invitation through Facebook, and I didn't know who this Ben Camilli person was, and I just thought, okay, I don't know, is this some kind of internet scam? Someone wants to be a friend, so I, to have an open heart and look, and I did a little bit of research, and I thought, well, it seems legitimate. So, and I'm old enough to say yes. My wife and I came here the first time, and it was just really eye-opening. And it's just a really super great idea. it's a great place, but the idea is very powerful, because if anyone who's watching has a place that they would like artists to go to, or they have spaces that are available for artists, this is an amazing thing. To be able to encourage the arts, period, which has always gone through some pretty rough times. You know, it has its ups and downs. We always hear of the superheroes who make a lot of money, they become famous, and then, you know, everything else kind of dies around it. So for people who have the energy to encourage art in any form, whether that's music or whether that's dance or poetry or writing, and painting, of course, you are a great example of what can happen when you have a dream. And so we just want to thank you so much for this.
You're welcome. I'm so happy that I met you, I met Stefan, I met so many other artists. But look, if we don't help each other, if we as artists don't do everything just to get in touch, to keep the contact, to do for each other good things, then we have achieved nothing. Because I can be only then happy when I'm in a good friendship, in a good society. We have in Germany a very interesting sentence. It means, küssen kann man nicht alleine. You cannot kiss without having somebody else. So
It's a good
you
expression.
need always another person for that. But it is also, you cannot be alone. You need friends. And this is something which make us so happy here, because we get wonderful friends here, wonderful artists, wonderful, really wonderful human beings. And so I am so thankful for that. So thankful that I have this possibility now to have you and to have Stefan and to have many others, and to have those wonderful evenings together, the day while we were working together, to eat together, to drink together, to talk together. And this is something really great. And this can only happen if I have you. Alone,
And
impossible.
vice versa.
So
it can
just
only happen
can say
if
thank
we
you
have you
too.
also. So it's great. I think I think we want to, if we can, we would like to do a very quick tour to get us down to where some other people are here. We are going to try and interview some others, and you know, show you some of the space, and also meet some of the great people who are here. So. As Stefan mentioned early on, the camera may be a little wobbly because we're kind of doing this by hand. He's not got his fancy setup in the studio like he has in Vienna. But he's doing an amazing job putting this all together. So again, thank you, Ben. Really appreciate your efforts. Thank you. So Stefan, you want to kind of take it away, or
Just I release you of the microphone, and then we walk down.
There we go.
Okay, thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks so much.
See you downstairs.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. I'm going to.
Watch the top of that.
The camera is still on.
Just watch.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you? No.
Oh, you want me to do this?
The last thing.
Last one?
Yeah.
You want it down?
Yeah, down, please.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to use this. And the other one.
Okay.
This one.
Oh,
This one.
okay. Yeah.
So, this is.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So we're going to, wait a minute, I'm going to frame you differently.
Okay.
And because I want to use this as a tripod.
Stand. Oh, that's smart.
Okay, so we're going to show you a few of the paintings, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go down.
I should turn some lights on for you.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
it's okay.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's showing all right.
Can you talk about those?
Yeah, so these ones here, they are not Ben's paintings.
They're by a student, yeah.
By one of a student of Ben's.
Yeah.
Ben's paintings are quite extraordinary because they're about an inch thick in most places. They're very thickly painted with lots of color. And Ben has definitely influenced, you know, some of the people who have stayed here. We use more paint than maybe we used to. But it's really beautiful because they're sculpture-like in the way that they're put together. This is an artist, his name is Ilmarie, and he's coming from...
from Finland.
Finland, yes, Finland. And so he finds a space, private space in the woods somewhere or near water, and he basically feels what he likes to put into paint, what it feels like when he's painting. So it's an impression. That's something that I think is really remarkable here. Everybody can paint in their own way, their own style, and whatever inspires them, that's what they work on. There's some more paintings over this way. So we have, this is my memory for
Arton.
Arton, yes, thank you, Arton. And so he paints very quickly. They're full of color. You know, I think I saw him do one of these paintings in about maybe 40 minutes maximum. Mm-hmm. And they're fresh and full of life. And Arton also is a gallerist. I believe he has quite an impressive gallery where he comes from. And these are actually Ben's paintings over here. They're very thickly painted. They may be incomplete even at this stage. I know he does work on them further at a certain point. I don't know how well the camera is picking up the textures in this. But there are places that are like that thick. And it's just unbelievable to see the amount of paint that goes on. You can imagine that he does these very large paintings and they're very heavy also. They're just heavy with paint. He literally paints with his hands. He puts on gloves, of course, and he scoops the paint out of buckets and he just puts them on with his hands. It's absolutely phenomenal to see how he works.
Yeah. But also, someone in chat asks, Ralph can't, he has to Google him. He's called Ben Camili.
Yeah.
But it's just the way how you speak it.
Kamili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camili. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got Nina's paintings. Oops, I have to get rid of that.
Over here.
Because some of that, it's really dark down there.
It is dark, yeah. She's done a few of these. They're very soft. They're acrylic, I believe.
They're acrylic.
And
Look at
the softness is quite remarkable. The mood that she creates is really something. I was watching her today, and she was working using sponges to move the paint around, and she'll spray the surface and continue to move things until she's happy with the result. We're here after only 3 days, so at the end of the week there will be a lot of
paintings.
There will be a lot of paintings. There's another one over there.
Yeah, okay.
Then the artists have to choose which ones they want to have in the exhibition, which happens at the end of this week. And people come from far and wide, from different villages and as far as Frankfurt. They buy. People really do like the work they see here. There's a beautiful gallery space that's being prepared. Modern gallery space, and it's an exciting evening. It's a full house when the show is going. So yeah,
let's go down.
Okay.
Let the sun go down. Wait a minute, I have to adjust the tripod a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, because it's too long. Because I want to leave it downstairs, and then we can do this.
All right. So things are, under construction.
You want to show our studio?
Yeah, this was a room we were working in earlier today.
My palette! Someone took my palette down.
Yes, I had to take your palette down because the tripod was holding it, and you needed the tripod for your camera.
I needed the tripod.
So you can see one of Stefan's paintings in process here with his open M box and
The brushes?
lots of brushes and you know the turpentine, and he has all kinds of things that he's in. I think he's had this bag here
For ages.
for probably 10 years or something. I've always had this bag, and it looks like a painter's bag for sure. I'm working over here with gouache. I'm not done yet. There's still some work to be done here for sure. But a combination of gouache and acrylic. And the light is quite nice in the day. It comes, you know, through the window. Right now the lighting's not super, but this is our space and it's under construction as well. So we're just using whatever space we can. Often we're painting outdoors, and that's the idea is, you know, to get out into nature if possible, when the weather is conducive. There are lots of rooms here and it's a big building. So let me just hit the lights. There we go. You can find your way. You okay finding your way down, Stefan?
Yes.
Okay. As you can see, there's a sign here that says Atelier. So we know where we're going. There's a whole other floor here. At one point there was a museum on this floor with a lot of historical paintings. Really beautiful old paintings and some old furniture, and some of them are very valuable. There's a bit of a library where you can look at books and so on. And I think Ben really wants to make that a little bit more comprehensive and larger, so that we're inspired when we come here. And this is Maler. How do you say this, Stefan?
Malerstübchen Atelier.
Malerstücken. What does Malerstücken mean?
It's a little room.
Okay.
A Stübchen is a little room.
Okay.
It's a little room for painters.
Okay. Perfect. So there's a little room for painters.
There's always a little room for painters.
Down some more stairs, and we're going to go left. Links, as they say.
Links, you have to
in
go.
German. Gallery, do you want to meet some other people more?
No, the gallery is under construction.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay. So we're going to head down this corridor, which is wheelchair friendly also. We're going to head outside. We're going to meet some people, people who are looking after us. And I'm going to take this mic here. Mics, is that going to create some interference?
No, but the thing is, you
Do you want to put this on you?
no, because
No?
you hold it to the.
Oh, yes, right, of course. Yeah, freehand it. No, okay. All right,
So
do you want to put
pick
that
one.
down?
No,
Okay.
to put it there. You pick
Okay.
one.
So here we are. We're outside now, and you can hear the hubbub, and you can hear, you know, all the people chatting and talking and trying to get along and discuss art. Some of the people here are people who are hosting us, and we're staying at their homes, and they've generously opened their homes up. One of them is sitting to the right here. His name is Hans. And Hans, you can speak in German if you want to, but if you want to try some English, you can just say hello and, you know.
Hallo, mein Name ist Hans und ich habe zwei sehr charmante Gäste aus Kanada und aus Österreich. Der Andrew
Judd. Yeah, this is my last name.
ja, dürfte noch etwas besser Deutsch lernen, aber der Stefan, der hilft ihm dabei. Und der Stefan macht das ganz toll mit seinem Interview, mit seiner Kamera. Und ich bin froh, dass ihr hier seid und ich wünsche euch noch eine schöne Woche.
Thank you.
Ja.
Thank you. It's been great staying with Hans and his family. He's treated us so well that we might never leave. We might just stay for a very long time.
Ja, es
Ja.
macht sehr viel Spaß, euch bei uns zu haben. Ihr habt den richtigen Humor. Ihr seid das, ja, ihr habt alles das, was man braucht. Ihr seid lustige Künstler.
Thank you so much, Hans. Thank you. We really appreciate your generosity. Thank you. Yes.
You should keep the microphone.
Okay.
Keep the microphone and
Yeah.
flex
Okay.
at like this distance.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shall we? We're going to talk to someone here. The paparazzi are here. Yeah. 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 We wondered if we can ask a few questions, or maybe you can speak to. There are about 1,000 people watching right now.
1000 people.
Yeah. So it's.
Ich war nicht in der Maske.
Yeah. Yes. No. You don't have to worry. You look just fine. So this is Uli, and Uli is actually the queen of this village. That's what we call her. And Uli looks after all the organizing and all the logistics. There's so many things that she has to take care of. Maybe you can tell us some of the things that you have to do in order to make this work. If you want to speak in Deutsch, that's okay. Yeah?
Ich spreche das natürlich
Ja,
in Deutsch,
ja.
weil ja, was gibt es da zu tun, um das so ein Fest zu organisieren oder so eine Woche zu organisieren? Erstmal müssen die Künstler herbei und die müssen Ja sagen. Und dann hat jeder Künstler hat irgendetwas. Der ist keine das und der ist nicht das und der muss so schlafen. Und das muss man erstmal organisieren und für jedes ein Bettchen finden. Das mache ich gerne. Das finde ich auch immer. Und dann finden wir einen guten Koch, der euch versorgt. Und dann haben wir, das ist eigentlich das Wichtigste, gell? Und dann so nebenher arbeitet ihr ja auch noch ein bisschen und malt noch ein bisschen. Und darüber freuen wir uns dann jeden Tag.
Stefan, do you want to translate this or no? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dankeschön.
Immer gerne.
Uli is like Superwoman, and if you need anything done, Uli is the person to. I won't give you her phone number. We're going to keep her for ourselves. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ja.
Okay, so shall we grab this gentleman here? Yeah. No. Come. We have to. Yeah, you have to introduce yourself. Your name, where you're coming from, and why you are here.
My name is Bigger Koshista from Macedonia, from North Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
I'm in this symposium because they called me.
They called you?
Yes.
Really?
Invite me, yes.
You too? Okay, good. And what is this like for you? How does this affect you? What can you say about this symposium?
One reason because I like to be here is oldest colony in the Europe,
Yeah.
and good artists and beautiful nature.
It's beautiful nature, really, truly amazing nature. This village is absolutely beautiful everywhere we go. We painted together the last time last year, and it was funny because I forgot my brushes, and he was laughing at me the whole time. He was laughing, thinking he's crazy. He offered me his brushes, and I said, "No, this is my own stupid problem. I'm going to paint it anyhow." And so I used
Something different.
yeah, something different. So I used paper towel, and I also used Q-tips for cleaning your ears, and this is how I did the painting. And I don't know if he liked it or not, but it was really fun, and we had such a great time. We really did. It was wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna try and talk to a few different artists. Okay. Okay. So,
Let's go to this street.
okay. All right. So who are we gonna talk with? Irma? Irma? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can we have just a moment? You can sit. You can relax. Yeah. There are approximately 1,000 people watching. Just so you don't need to be nervous or anything. But we want to ask a question or two. How is it you ended up at Willingshausen here in the first place? And the second question would be, what does it mean to be here for you?
Well, we were just talking about it. Ben called me. I knew Ben from another festival in Noordwijk, Holland. And
So you're coming from Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben invited me to Willingshausen, and he explained a bit. Yeah, it's a small village, and we will paint. We will put you somewhere in a house. And I called Ben. I said, sorry, I can't make it. My children, my work. I don't have time. And he said, I will not take no for an answer. And I said, okay, I'll come. So that's how I ended up here.
Okay.
I was really happy that I said yes, because what it means for me is to meet colleagues. As a painter, you don't regularly talk to colleagues. And this is really nice. Also, all over the world, a mixture of languages. It's nice to be pampered by Uli and Paul. To really, they really enjoy taking care of us.
Really true.
And this village is like through the rabbit hole, you know. You travel here, and you get stuck in a place where you can't get out. And it's like a fairy tale.
Yeah,
actually.
really,
So
truly.
And also the night, it's so everybody shares their way of work so easily, and it's really nice.
It's very comfortable this way. Yeah.
So it's a kind of work holiday.
Yeah. Very nice.
And meeting people again, artists, year on year. Yeah.
I should have started this question, my question, with asking your name and how can people find your work?
Of course, in Amsterdam, they can find my work in the gallery. It's called Arta Casa, really nice small gallery that sells really well for me. And another gallery in Horst, but nobody knows where it is. But
Okay.
Horst in Limburg. On internet, Irma Braats. And I actually don't do landscape. So if people are looking for landscape, don't look at my name.
So this is a non-landscape
Non-landscape
artist.
I do interior, portraits, model, small distances, but no landscape.
Okay.
That's all the other artists like you.
So most of the artists here will have some kind of specialty, I would say, and some are liking to paint flowers, some are liking to paint, still lives, some are landscape. And in Irma's case, she paints amazing portraits. This is her, I would say, her specialty.
You can actually wake me up in the middle of the night and say, "Yeah, let's go paint portrait." I'll say,
There,
"Okay,
absolutely.
give me
There you
5
go.
minutes. I'll
So
be ready."
another art addict, obviously. Yes, yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. This
you're
is
welcome.
great. Thank you. I appreciate your
Have
time.
fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll take it over here. We're going to interrupt this beautiful conversation that's going on over here. They're always talking about, they're always talking about art. I just want to let you know, all of you, that we have, I don't know, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people watching right now.
That's
and,
fine.
So we want to just kind of get an idea as to, well, first of all, who you are. The same question goes to everyone: who you are, where you're from, and why you are at Willingshausen. Can we start with you, Luke?
It's fine. I'm Luke. You already told.
Yeah, he already told me his name was Luke earlier. But what they want to know.
I'm
Propaganda.
okay. Thank you. It's not a. I'm Luc van Driessen. I'm a Belgian painter. I live in Amsterdam in Holland. I am here because I know you very good, and Antonin, and it's really nice to work with those people for the morning till the afternoon and eat and drink and talk about art.
So I'm just going to correct him, because actually he never works with anybody. He goes out into the fields on his own, alone, and he paints about 20 or 30 paintings in one day, which is really exciting because, I don't know anybody who does this. Now, when he says he works with the others, he has conversations with himself. Maybe we don't exactly understand what's going on with Luke, but he's a wonderful man, an amazing painter. We love being with him, and he speaks half a dozen languages too. So, thank you for thank you for doing this in English. Wonderful. Thank you, Luke. Okay, so we're going to go on to Antonin here. I'm
Antonin Passemard, and I'm from France.
and I come to Willingshausen principally to hang out with my friends and paint and eat for free.
Eat for free. It seems like a good reason. Yeah. Good. And that's it?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. What do you paint?
I paint, as most of painters here, we paint plein air. So, paint landscape mostly.
And what is your medium?
I paint in oil, oil on canvas.
And it's thick oil also. It's not as thick as Ben Camilli, but it's pretty darn thick. It's it's impressive.
I like to use paint. Yes.
Yeah. He abuses paint. He squeezes it out of the tube.
Yeah, paint like a millionaire.
Yeah, that's the right attitude. Love it. Okay, please, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Shulamit Nir, N-E-A-R in the end. I'm from Israel, from a kibbutz in the north. And I was extremely surprised to be invited here. And it's my first time here. It's an amazing place, really. Very quiet, wonderful people, conversations about art. And I personally paint oils. No one saw my paintings yet, so they don't know what to tell about that. But I've been painting from my room out of the windows.
So she actually puts her canvas outside the window and paints it outside the window. Oh,
no.
Okay. So looking out of the windows.
Looking out of the windows.
Okay. We've had some fabulous conversations, and I think that's one of the reasons why we love this place. And I have a feeling that you probably love this place so far. You'll find out by the end of the week whether you will decide to come back again or not.
I decided already.
Already? See, there you go.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
And join us. It's amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Come to study with us. We teach also.
Yeah, also, I forgot to mention.
Very, very important.
Yes.
You should know that we teach here.
Yes.
And,
so this is one of the things that's required when we're in Willingshausen, that we share some of our information with other artists, but also with students who want to sign up, and they come from far as well. And some of us have had as many as 10 students or more. And it also helps support the community here with the expenses that are involved with food and lodging. So it's our way to try and contribute back. Yeah. So thank you so much. It's really great to meet you for this first year that you're here.
Thank you. It's
All
great
right.
to meet you all.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Super.
saved my life the other night. I was in a painting crush, and it just saved my life. Honestly.
I don't know how that happened. I have no idea, but I'll accept the praise. Why not? Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, and we may come back. Yeah, we will. Yeah, she's one of our the artist here has been captured by someone who wants to talk to her. So that happens also. Are we gonna walk around these tables? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I no point. We're pointing back and forth at each other here. But you're going to be on too. I think we're up to about 8,000 people watching right now. So we'd like to know who you are. You can give your name, and then tell us why you're at Willingshausen and what it means to you.
I'm Ann Larsson Dahlin. I'm from Sweden, from the north of Sweden, and I'm here for the fourth time. I was invited by Ben Camilli, 2019, and yes, that's why I'm here.
Because he invited you.
Because I was invited by Ben, and then this is a nice place with very nice people, and a bit challenge to paint, exhibition together with all nice friends. and well, very different landscapes from the Swedish landscape.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It would be.
Quite a lot of challenge.
What is
Yes,
what
it's
is
a
your
big challenge.
favorite subject to paint?
My favorite subject is the north, the mountains in the north of Norway, the mountains in Iceland, and melting glaciers and things like that. So this is the opposite because this is very green.
Uh-huh.
It's 50 shades of green, I think.
I like that.
So that I have teach today in
Uh-huh.
my course.
Okay.
Yeah, about the green colors.
Okay.
And yeah.
Excellent.
That's interesting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you. I'm going to take the mic across the table and please introduce yourself, where you're from.
Hello, I am Joanne Fanacortelli. I come from the Mediterranean island of Malta. And I traveled far, but I'm happy that I'm here with this community of artists. I came to know about Willingshausen through Paul.
Okay.
We made friends on Instagram, and he sent me a book about Willingshausen.
Okay.
I said, okay, one day I will come, and here I am.
Excellent. Excellent. What do you like to paint, and what has it been like for you, this experience so far?
It's been very enjoyable because the landscape is different from Malta. Also, the weather is cooler, so I'm really enjoying plein air because at the moment in Malta I cannot go out on plein air in the morning because it's really hot.
Okay.
So here it's very enjoyable. Even the architecture is different, so it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And even there's a lot of nature
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's very positive.
Yeah, it's really it's a great thing to paint something that's different, and it kind of pushes you.
Exactly. Always challenge yourself. Never
Yeah.
stay in the same box.
Yeah, and I believe this is one of the reasons why many of the artists are here, because they're challenging themselves. Yeah, super,
Exactly.
super.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're going to come back over here, and there's only like 12,000 people now. So the numbers. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the other 30,000. There's they've left. But please introduce yourself. Tell us why you're here. What you like to paint. Yeah.
My name is Anastasia. I'm originally from St. Petersburg, from Russia. And I did my studies there, but last 10 years I'm living in France and painting in France. How it happened that I'm here? We did festival in Wexford in Ireland, and the guy who organized it introduced us to Ben, and that's how we are here, and already for 4 years. And it is a great pleasure with the wonderful people, and our host is absolutely wonderful, and it's kind of a little vacation for us also. What I paint a lot like still lifes, interiors, but over there I try to get out of my comfort zone and go more outside, paint outside with the light changing, and in the end of the week we'll see what it is.
We've been able to see a couple of samples of Anastasia's work, and I can tell you no one's going to be disappointed when they see her work.
Except
It's
me,
beautiful.
myself.
We're always hard on ourselves. That's one. We have this in common. We're all very hard on ourselves. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks. We're going to take. Yes, please. You must introduce yourself. Yes, and tell us where you're from. Yeah, no, yes, you. Where you're from?
I'm an Armenian artist coming from Berlin. Berlin is the capital of United Germany. It's a very big international city where many artists meet each other. Where it's also art university, and where I met Ben Camili for 30 years.
You've known him 30 years?
Yeah, probably 30 years.
Wow.
Some from mid-90s.
Okay.
Probably 30 years that I know Ben Camili. So I'm very happy to be here and to learn other artists, very skillful, very interesting. and this is a perfect situation to share some food together, to share a walking space together, and to share also exhibition space together. So I'm very much confident that this will be the beginning of wonderful friendships.
Excellent, excellent. What do you like to paint?
What I like to paint?
Yeah.
Recently, I've took part in an exhibition that was called Artificial Intelligence versus real intelligence.
And real intelligence. I like
the human intelligence.
No, but I like the real intelligence. That actually makes a lot of sense.
There was lots of generated paintings and also paintings that are dealing with generated paintings. And we thought a lot, what is the future of artists when you have like pictures that can be produced in 30 seconds, just writing down a correct prompt. And we came to idea that there's only chance is like material paintings, the things that are really painted with oil or thick or something you cannot reproduce on the telling the story.
Okay.
So I see that what's happening here is something that have very much a future.
Yeah.
This is interesting. The skills that people have here and share could be something that will define what is art tomorrow, because the storytelling could be taken over by computers. I myself is coming from storytelling. I'm very much interested in narration.
Okay.
And I'm also very much interested in the quality of a painting that can tell you in a glimpse a story that you need like many minutes to tell in a film. But a skillful painting where you have lots of figures can tell you the whole situation in glimpse. In couple seconds you see the situation, and if you start to tell what you have seen, it takes much longer time than just this one glimpse.
Right.
This phenomenon is what interests me for the last years. I can't say that I'm a master of it like some famous artists, but this is very interesting phenomenon which only exist also in our field. So this is what I'm in a moment is inspired.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. This is a huge subject. AI is a huge subject, and it affects all of us in one form or another. I come from an illustration background, so if you can go into chat and just generate images literally in seconds, as you say, this is something that's affecting a lot of people. As a painter, we have an opportunity to create a physical entity, and I think you've described that very well. Yeah, thank you so much.
It will take another years till the machines could also work three-dimensional and produce something with colors. And even then, this is what I'm teaching people. Look around, everything you see, the paint of the cars, the paint that you use in producing prints. This is like 4 pigments that are mixed together. It's like Hansa, it's like Phthalocyan. Painting has so many different subjects. It's cobalt, it's ultramarine, it's a different world.
It's real pigment.
And just learn this and know this, and then you can see it. It's not only blue, it's what kind of blue it is. It's not only red, what is this red? And this is different. Just like it's a club that if you're part of it, it makes you open your eyes and you see much more. It's very interesting guy.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to find our way around and so there's some people who are here who are trying to hide from the microphone. Would you share a few things?
I'm not interested.
You don't want to do this? No. Yeah. You can if you want to. We pay a lot of money for this. How much money do you need?
Thank you very much. I don't want to have your money.
Okay. You know, there are a few people who just don't want money. Yeah, it's very surprising. Yeah, we're going to head this way. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to, we'd like to introduce this gentleman. Well, he can tell you who he is, what he likes to paint, and, you know, why he's here.
Who is?
Yeah, who are you? It's live.
It's live.
Yeah, there's about
already?
8 to 10,000 people watching. Yeah, yeah.
Hi everyone. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Igli Arapi. I'm from Albanian origin and I live in Italy. And we are here with friends and other artists, international artists, to paint and friendship all the time for 1 week.
And what do you like to paint? What is your medium and what do you like to paint?
Yeah, I like to paint different techniques, but the watercolor is a magic technique, and I paint this landscape or the portrait here with the watercolor, and
it's a very challenging medium, watercolor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know this technique?
I've tried to paint watercolors a few times. Now, I think out of 100 watercolors, I've maybe had 2 that I'm happy with. So I went through a lot of paper
Yeah.
and a lot of water.
Yeah. This is a
But,
good experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Igli.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go to another gentleman over here, and he's always so busy that he usually doesn't have time to talk to anybody.
I speak Italian language.
Yeah, you
very
can
good
you
Italian
can
language.
you can speak any language you
speak?
want to, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And you can introduce yourself, and I want to know who cuts your hair. Yeah.
Allora, carissimi amici, buonasera. Buonasera a tutti. È stato e lo è sempre un grande piacere e un grande riconoscimento a questo luogo, a questo posto, a questa stupenda energia, grazie al nostro carissimo amico Ben Camilli che ha creato e ha saputo di tenere insieme questi artisti interessanti che vengono da molti punti del mondo, quindi molte città, molti paesi del mondo, e trovano un'energia tutti insieme, un scambio di emozione, uno scambio di esperienza, un scambio di punti di vista. Quindi questo luogo è diventato un luogo da tanto tempo, un luogo internazionale, quindi anche un luogo piccolo diventa un centro di interesse. Delle volte i paesi che hanno un centro di interesse diventano luoghi da periferia, quindi questo concetto che un grande curatore l'ha messo anche alla Biennale di Venezia. Quindi siamo noi, le persone, gli artisti, i filosofi, i poeti, quindi gente che crea bellezza e conserva bellezza nei posti. Quindi un posto diventa importante se c'è anima, se c'è interesse, se c'è questa pulsazione umana. Willingshausen per me è una bella esperienza, è la terza volta che mi trovo qua con dei amici che vengono dalla Germania, Svizzera, Francia, Albania, Italia, Macedonia del Nord, Kosovo e così via. È una stupenda esperienza, è sempre un luogo che porto dentro di me la luce di questo luogo. Oggi invece era una giornata importante perché è stato piantato questo albero. Cosa è un albero? Un albero è una persona che mette la radice nella propria terra, con la sua personalità, con la sua dignità e con il suo tempo, il suo avvenire, che cresce e pianta queste radici nella terra e diventa in questo paesaggio, riempie questo puzzle di questo paesaggio bellissimo di questo paese. Quindi grazie anche a questa famiglia che ha saputo creare una bellissima tradizione, una lunga tradizione, ed è un caso eccezionale, unico in Europa e nel mondo. Grazie anche a voi di questa intervista e al pubblico.
A beautiful tradition that has lasted a very long
course,
time.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Thank you. My Italian is very good. I didn't realize that
Italian
I would
is very,
understand.
very good.
I never.
Albanian language, Greek language, and Spanish.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate.
Thank
it.
you. You are
Okay.
a very good artist.
Okay, super. Okay, so we're going to hunt down another. Yes. Okay. So yes. Can we have a minute or two? Would you like to speak? Okay. So if you could introduce yourself, please, and tell us why you're here, who you are, and what this means to you, this symposium.
Yeah, my name is Dominik Schwärzel, and I live in Willingshausen, and we are directly connected to the painters in Willingshausen. My family introduced basically the brothers Grimm with Gerhard von Reuter, and so we probably had the interface, to say it in modern IT versions. Schwärzels were going to school with Grimms, and the relation of Reuter to our family is quite well known, and so I think we had quite great parties. And Grimm and Reuter enjoyed it.
We could talk about those parties.
Yes, So as Dr. Lauer said, a few pages are missing about Willingshausen in one of the major books. I think it's because of the parties.
Those parties.
They were much too hard. No, otherwise, it's so exciting to have the Malersymposium every year now, and it's always very exciting to find out the thoughts of the painters or artists, what they are up to, and what they see coming to Willingshausen, and how it inspires each person, and in the end, the exhibition, the big event is what we always looking forward to. So it's good fun.
Willingshausen is truly an inspirational place. Yeah, it's so beautiful, and we have felt so welcome here. Your family has made it, of course, influenced this community for many years, for many generations. It's a wonderful thing that we have an opportunity to share art which crosses all boundaries.
Yes.
It's international, it's around the world. It's something that we grow up with, and I remember Grimm's, of course, as a child. Many of us have read Grimm's and been frightened to death.
Yes, quite cruel.
By wicked creatures, but I love these stories, and to meet somebody who has a real connection to this is really a fantastic thing for us. It's wonderful.
It's history. It's grown history at the spot and still alive. It moves on, and that's why it's so exciting.
Yeah, art does do that. Yes,
over
it does.
Centuries now, and that's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you
Awesome.
so much. Thank you. Really appreciate. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
All right. All right. So we're
This is going to be a wrap.
yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Hopefully. Okay. We're hoping that this was kind of fun and interesting. Is this alive?
Yeah, it's alive.
Okay. Thanks so much for anyone who's been who's managed to.
Can you?
Yeah, I can hold this too.
No, open it.
Oh, you want me to? Oh, you want me to open it?
Yes,
Okay.
open it.
Okay. You want this? You want this up like this?
Let's go in there.
Okay.
Because there's light.
Okay. We're going to where there's light.
We're going to where there's light.
Okay.
Put
We're
it
going
here.
to the
No,
light.
give it to me.
Huh? Okay.
So this is a little bit improvised.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I like it.
Okay.
I don't want to make a mistake. Okay.
Is it in?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Get into position.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so Nützel, you're going to come over here too?
Oh, that's stupid, actually.
Huh?
Because nobody will see us.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're
Okay,
talking.
is that better?
Now we're talking. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do this, and let's do. Oh, you look good. You look handsome, baby.
Oh, as always, what can I say?
Okay, so. Huh.
All right.
So. Wait a minute. Now.
There's still people here.
Okay, that was something actually.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's okay.
This magnet
Camera,
thing.
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the tour because. No, other way.
we can do it.
And so turned out so well in terms of that.
It was fun. You know, these people. Without his technical ability, this would not be broken or something. I mean, he's really got this sorted out. So, yeah, it's fantastic to have
Thank you.
You looking after this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind grabbing up?